I told her that you're not going to play perfect golf, and it's just all about the way you approach after a bad shot, what's going to happen. I know after she made that 10, and I knew that she had made that, you know, all I could do when I saw her was just encourage her. Because you're going to have that day. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to have a bad hole. But it's not always going to be that way, as long as you believe it's not always going to be that way.
Keep that chin up and keep that smile, okay?
For Tiffany, she should be very proud that she's the first player from Hong Kong to be able to play on the LPGA Tour. So that has to be a real positive for her. But yet probably feels a little lonely because she doesn't have other fellow players with her here. But the LPGA Tour wrapped their arms around her and welcomed her. Nice. You know, there are times when the pressure was really on, and I kind of took myself away from the shot and said, okay, I'm on the driving range again. Because when we're on the driving range, it's amazing how good we hit it. Some players don't like to look at the leaderboard, but it's hard for me to understand that. I always wanted to know where I stood, and I think probably because I looked at it right off the bat and didn't let it intimidate me, I probably got used to it quicker. Or maybe I didn't think I'm not supposed to look at the leaderboard. I always felt like I wanted to know where I was, and I really enjoyed watching my name go from the bottom and keep moving up. So that inspired me. So looking at the leaderboard was important. If I felt a lot of pressure and I knew that this shot was important, I would stand over it, because I really don't remember where I am. When I stand over a shot, I really just think about the ball and me getting ready to hit it, and whatever surrounds me, I'm like, you know, I'm back on the practice driving range. So let's take that same attitude, that same swing, same positive, good acceleration. So kind of take yourself away from the pressure and put yourself somewhere where you're comfortable. And you really can. If you really think about looking at the ball, you don't really know where you are. And put that same good swing because you're comfortable out here. Everybody can give you advice, but you in your heart knows what's best for you. And the thing is, you've got to learn, what do I listen to and what do I really take to heart? Or what do I listen to and let it go out the other ear? So you have to kind of learn for yourself. You have to just find that happy place. What makes you tick? What makes you play better? And you have to get rest because you could play every week. And you just, if you rest, it helps. I think it helps your performance better.
Cool. I should take that advice early enough so that I could perform better.
There you go. Yeah, when you get older, then you don't want to think about what I should have done. You want to do it now and be really prepared.
I'm old compared to the girls.
Yeah, you're 24, right?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Yeah, you are old. Try not to let negative come into your head. You know, if you're not hitting it perfect, just make that not so perfect swing, shoot 73.
Nancy, is there a current player that you would relate to?
I think now Lexi Thompson would probably be that player. She hits it a long way. I hit a long way. Lorena Ochoa hit a long way for as little as she was. But Lexi looked like she's enjoying it. I think even more so, I think the older she gets, she's gotten more control of her own game. And you can tell she's enjoying it. I think that's so important when you're playing golf. It cannot be a feeling of golf's torturing me. You have to feel like you really are happy to be out there. And I always smiled a lot, and I always kind of joked that the reason I smiled because my dad spent a lot of money on my teeth, and I had to wear braces for 5 years. It'll be fun to watch her and see how she does, and we'll be checking her out. And you know, I want her to have my number and my email, and if she wants, you know, to ask any questions, I'd love to be able to be there to support it.